Hi, I'm Scott.
And I'm Michelle, and we are the owners of the Main Street Mouse.
And this is Main Street Mouse Weekly Podcast, show number 219 for February 23rd, 2026.
For your safety, remain seated with the doors closed, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside while the tram is moving. And supervise your children.
Welcome, foolish mortals, to the Haunted Mansion.
Because this here's the wildest ride in the wilderness!
Soar into tower. We are ready for takeoff.
Dead men tell no tale.
I know not who you are, nor how I came to find you. But may I just say,
Come on, everybody. Here we go.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, guys. We are back after a 1-week hiatus. We had all kinds of stuff to do. We just got a little bombarded, and we missed last week. So sorry about that.
Sorry that we are back.
No, a couple people actually asked where we were last week, so we know at least 2 people listen.
Sweet. Hello, both of you.
Hello, 2 people that listen. Actually, I know.
Gina
I
and
heard.
Sean. Gina
No.
and Sean.
Oh, I got 4. Actually, 5 because I got to think of another one.
Woo, we're killing
Woo! High 5 people.
it. No, I know there's more than that. Thank you all.
Yes, thank you. We're just teasing.
Yeah,
We're just
we're just
teasing.
having some fun with y'all.
Yeah, it's been one of those days where you guys ever have those days where it's just one thing after another, and you get all scattered, and then before you realize it, you're like, shoot, we got something else to do.
It's been one of those months, years.
Okay, that's fair.
Decades.
That's fair. I mean, I've had a couple, I know you guys will be shocked to hear this. I have days where I'm super scattered, and you're probably like, isn't she scattered all the time? But some days I'm double scattered.
Supersized scattered.
Super scattered. But we do have a lot going on.
We do. We have a lot going on between TMSM, LPA, 3D printing, House of Mouse, life.
and plus our actual lives, believe it or not, we do have one.
Yeah, so we add all that into the mix, and it's a lot of stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I got to watch my reality shows.
And yeah, Michelle has reality shows,
And-
which is
and
when
true
Scott
crime.
puts his headphones on and listens to something else.
Oh, he loves it.
No, I really don't. But we have 2 weeks of stuff to catch up on, so we should probably get going
So
here.
speaking of super, this could be a supersized show depending on how much we
is.
ramble. So I'm going to apologize in advance. I don't know how long it's going to go.
Sit back, relax,
Yeah.
get a big popcorn, large drink. Act like you're going to movies. Get that size.
Yes. Movie size.
Movie size popcorn. Get some Raisinets.
I'm hungry right now.
No, so am I. That's why I'm talking about food.
I'm very hungry right now.
We always wait. Mondays we always skip lunch because we get so busy. And then we come in here to record and we don't eat dinner till after. So we're usually eating at 8:30, 9 o'clock by the time we get everything done, because by the time we get the show done, we edit it, have a few other little
Put
things
it
we
out
do, put it
there.
out and do all that. It's late for us. So
And you know what? And that's why we talk about food a lot, I believe, on the show. If we actually ate before we recorded, I mean, it may or may not help because we do talk about food a lot.
I probably wouldn't want to work then. I'd be full. I'd be like, oh, I don't want to.
See, so this should give us some drive to get through the show because then
Get
we
done
can
faster.
eat.
So thank you guys for listening.
Thanks
We'll see
for
you guys next
listening.
week. Have a great week. Bye. No, really. So we're gonna go back. We're gonna take the Wayback Machine. And we're gonna go back to
2 weeks ago.
Thursday, February 12th,
Okay.
which is the last thing we actually did of anything, which was when we went to Moonlight Magic at Epcot.
Yes, DVC invited us to come and experience one of their after hours parties, and we did that. And it was the night before my birthday, so we made a little family outing out of it. So we took the boys and we went to Epcot, and we haven't had a family outing in a very long time, so it was really nice. And of course, we had to work too, get all the information and share about what's going on with DVC.
And we saw a new character.
We did.
We saw TC.
TC, the talking trash can.
Yeah. So you probably would have seen it on the socials. Michelle shared it out, the video and stuff. But TC made its debut at Walt Disney World, and you were the first person in a park to hug TC, the talking trash can, which you probably wouldn't want to do it after it's been out for a while. Or if it was like a hot day, because the trash can probably wouldn't smell good.
Okay,
but you got
but
to hug it early on in its life.
I was the first person to hug the talking trash can, but I can guarantee you, I am not the first person to hug a trash can in World Showcase.
No, there's a reason why a lot of people drink around World Showcase and then they hug those cans.
Hug a trash can.
afterwards.
Yeah.
But if you haven't been to Moonlight Magic, and honestly, I think more people haven't been than have been because it is a DVC event. So you'd either have to be invited by somebody who's DVC or
Right.
yourself is DVC, and you have to be here during the events. And there's only a few of them, a handful of them a year. It's not like it's a monthly.
It's not like it's
thing.
every week or whatever. And so it is exclusive for DVC members, and they do like their own little fireworks show. They do like once the regular park goers get out of the park, then it's pretty much walk on. Like the boys and I did Guardians of the Galaxy, and I think we waited maybe 15 minutes, and that was more waiting to get to the line through the line than it was really waiting very much. And when seriously can you walk on Guardians? Like not very often.
So what I looked up really quick. It says there's roughly 9 to 10 events a year.
Okay.
And they're done between January and September.
Okay.
Which makes sense because once September really hits, you got Halloween parties at Magic
Halloween
Kingdom,
and Christmas.
And then once Christmas starts, you got Festival of the Holidays going on over at Epcot. So there's a lot of stuff going on as you get closer to November, December area. So I can see why they'd want to end them about September.
Yeah.
But it's a great event. They gave us, as we came in, they give you a little coupon vouchers that you can take up to any of the walk-ups that are listed on the back of the card, and you can get any of the snacks that are listed as a Disney snack.
Yep.
They have the little Disney...
the little purple
checkered,
icon next to it, yeah.
So you could get, like, we went into Connections, and we got to try the garlic truffle fries, which I've always wanted to try, but I'd never wanted to buy them.
And you like them.
And I like them, so now I will buy them.
Mhm.
But I wasn't sure about it. We also went up to Swirls on the Showcase. What's that place called? The ice cream place?
Swirl Showcase.
Swirl Showcase. And they had the Dole Whip flight that they're doing right now for the Festival of the Arts. It was a snack you could actually get. So we got that as
But we
well.
each got one because we were allowed it.
I ate almost all mine.
I did not even dent mine. So, but I tried, and the boys ate the candy off the plate. So
It's no joke. I ate almost all mine.
I know, and that's why like we got up to the registers, and I kept asking you, "Are we sharing? Are you sharing?"
And I kept saying no.
No, and no, I didn't hear you, and all of a sudden you walked away, and I'm like, okay, there's my answer. I'm like, okay, I'll have one of those. I could have just got a regular ice cream cone. But anyway, so you can get multiple different snacks. And then when the party actually starts, they have like the stands where you can get like a Mickey ice cream sandwich or a Mickey bar or a fruit bar.
Or fruit bar. And I think popcorn is also another one, or it used to be. I don't know if it's still
I
is.
didn't see, well, I don't know.
It used to be you used to get soda also. And that,
I
didn't
don't
see that this
know.
time, so I don't know.
I don't know.
Unless that's considered the after hours event and not Moonlight. I'm not sure.
I don't know what it was.
But anyway, it was a great event. Thank you, DVC, for inviting us out.
Yeah, thank you, DVC.
We had a great time. We did have somebody explain to us DVC a little bit more than what we understood, which was kind of nice actually to hear somebody at Disney explain it, because I really didn't understand a lot of it till he started.
Yeah, I really feel like DVC is one of those things, either you get it or you don't.
Right.
And there's a lot of things at Disney, either you get it or you don't.
Right.
And stop. Even though, all right, so this is bad. My memory is terrible.
What?
Yeah. And yeah, my memory is like about gone. And even though I listened to every word he said, I'm still not 100% sure. Honest truth time. I listened to all the fun extras that you get with DVC.
Right.
But it seems as though that when they talk to you about DVC and all the perks and all the fun, all right, and all the good stuff you can do,
right,
they never talk about money.
But you know what, though? I thought about that because you said that night that they never talk about
Yeah,
money.
I'm like, they never tell you what you have to do to be a DVC member.
But here's my question for you, because we know around about what it costs.
We know roundabout.
How many people have you ever heard complain, I hate my DVC, I want to sell it?
People sell DVC points.
They sell their points maybe because they're not using them. But how many? We know quite a few people who have DVC.
Yeah.
And every one of them are happy with it.
Right. So, yeah. So I'm not saying anything bad. I'm just saying that it's a little confusing to me. But I do understand all the benefits that you get from DVC. Even when we talked to the DVC man, we were up in the DVC lounge.
Right.
In the Imagination Pavilion.
Which is a great perk alone, especially in the summer.
Oh my God! In the summertime, we get air conditioning, and you can go get you a Coke and a snack. Yeah. But anyway, it was a good time.
Now I find this something I just thought of. So we've been fortunate enough to be taken into Club 33.
Yep.
As well as the DVC Lounge.
Right.
DVC Lounge has free snacks and free beverages.
I know where
Club
you're going.
33, you have to buy said drinks and beverages.
You get nothing
You don't get
for
alcohol
free.
drinks. I mean, DVC has alcohol, but they also have Coke and Pepsi, or Coke, Diet Coke, those, and snacks, and they charge you for everything, and they pay a whole lot more for Club 33 than they do for DVC. So they get free stuff at DVC, but at Club 33,
I think you misspoke for a sec. I don't know.
Did I say it the wrong way?
Maybe, yeah. I think you said
DVC, you get free stuff.
I was going to say, do you get booze at DVC Lounge and I missed it?
No. Sorry.
Okay, so no.
No, I
Club
meant
33, they have snacks,
you got to buy
alcohol, and soft drinks.
Which you got to buy.
Which you all have to buy. Not to mention what it flipping costs you a year.
Right.
Monthly also. Just to say, I am Club 33.
Right.
Okay, so sidebar, right? I'm not judging.
But
I don't.
Judging. I'm not judging, but I'm judging. It's
judging.
her. That's almost as much as her sidebar saying. I'm not judging, but I'm judging.
But I'm judging. No, I'm not judging. Maybe because I'm a peasant and don't have the money to be a Club 33
Help me, I'm
member.
poor.
Help me, I'm poor. But I don't. I mean, I know there's okay. There's benefits of being Club 33, just like there's benefits of being DVC.
Never needing a reservation is a huge one with Club 33.
But it's a heck of a lot of money to be Club 33. I mean, a ridiculous amount of money. And maybe...
Yearly.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it would be cool to just say, I'm Club 33.
I would get tattooed on my back.
I have a Christmas ornament that is Club 33 that I bought when I was in there.
You do.
I
You
have
ears.
ears, and I have. Oh my gosh, you won't remember, but
You have a pullover top.
it's a black sweater with gold buttons.
I have a hat.
Okay, so that sweater that I wear at the holidays sometimes, that's a Club 33 sweater.
Oh, look at you, fancy.
Fancy schmancy. But I mean, that's about as far as it's gonna go.
So I know Club 33 because we have a friend. Well, actually, we have two friends, but we have one who friends of theirs were Club 33, and they gave them the perks because you can give out the perks to somebody else.
Yeah, you can kind of like divvy out some perks.
So you get like unlimited like fast passes or whatever, or lightning lanes, I want to say, or you get like 5 extra every time you go to the park. You don't ever need a reservation, which is really a nice thing. Which hopefully Josh fixes that when he brings
God, I
Heinz
hope so.
ketchup, no reservations, and no greasy nasty chicken.
No nasty chicken.
Josh, we got a list. Call us in.
We got a list.
We'll talk.
You know what? Listen to our show. And you know what? Some Club 33 perks would be great. But no, seriously. Almost like, oh my God.
Do you think Club 33 has a media group like DVC does that they could bring us out to promote?
I doubt it. They don't need us.
Darn
Darn it.
I was hoping.
But yeah, if there ever was, we're available.
We're available for nights, weekends, whenever you need us.
Whenever you need us. We will cover the heck out of it. But anyway, so that was our Thursday.
Yeah, so Moonlight Magic was fun. We ended up, it got kind of cool towards the end of the evening.
It did.
One of the best things, though, is we saw Goofy and Max boy banding it.
They were boy banding.
They were, bye. Is that what we saw them at first?
And you know what? I put that video up.
Uh-huh.
That video went quote unquote viral.
I
on
heard
Instagram.
Goofy shared it to the whole family.
No.
He saw it and he said, I'm sharing this to everybody. Yerk.
You know what? I mean, yeah, it did a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, it's not music that we can monetize. So it's
That's what stinks about
that's
that.
what sucks. So everybody sees it. We get no benefit.
We get nothing out
You're
of it.
welcome, Disney.
You're welcome. Disney, because we get a message that goes, the copyright holder has put a strike against your video, and they
Yeah,
will
it's
they
like,
will be
will you
receiving all the
agree to let
monetization
them have the money or take it down?
or take it down.
And so I want people to see it. So yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Just take the money.
Just take it, whatever.
Just take it. All right. Anyway, help me,
So,
I'm poor.
Help me, I'm poor. But that was Thursday night. So we got home, and then the next day was Michelle's birthday.
It was my birthday.
So we got up. I surprised her with birthday at Cape May, which we headed over there
At
bright and early
breakfast.
because there's just something about Cape May. I love that breakfast. It's probably one of my favorites since Trails End closed their breakfast. This has become probably my favorite.
R.I.P. Trails End.
Yes.
Yes, and we haven't done it since like 2 Christmases ago, and it was very good. I mean, it was like happy dance good. I ate so many carbohydrates. I just I don't know. Okay, there's a couple of things, but there is something to be said. First, for being on Disney property for your birthday. I don't know why. It makes me extra happy. It makes me feel
giddy.
It makes me feel like a child. I mean, most of the time I act like a child,
Yeah.
but it makes me feel more like a child. And I get to put a birthday button on, and you wear it like a badge of honor. You want people to see it. Oh, here I got to stretch. Look at my button. But it just makes me happy because for years, last year we went to Michigan, but I love being on Disney property for my birthday. And even though we didn't stay, I got 2 hours of Disney birthday. And the food was delicious.
I was gonna say we could have drawn that out further if they weren't closing for their afternoon time.
No, I mean actually so it's right, it's at the boardwalk hotels. So we could have gone over to Epcot, but we were just there 12 hours before that.
And there was a little Rapunzel drop at Bath and Body Works that you wanted to head
That's
over.
not true.
Use a gift card that you had to get some
One at
things.
a tower. Sidebar. All that stuff is online right now. So all the Mad Rush.
Oh, they restocked everything?
Just saying. So if you want Bath and Body Works drop, it's online.
Oh, so all those shoppers who went and bought it to resell it, now people can just go buy it and not have to pay the upgraded prices.
People with wagons.
Interesting. At Millennia.
So the breakfast, the characters, our server
crepes
wasn't that great. She didn't give me my birthday cupcake or say anything.
No.
But anyhow,
we had enough food that it was
fine. I didn't
fun.
want the cupcake. I wanted a candle. But the food is so good. If you are looking for a good breakfast on property, one that will make you leave feeling happy and full, definitely full.
Full for sure.
Oh my gosh. And they have that bread pudding.
It's salted caramel.
No, those were the buns.
Yeah, I thought that's what you're talking
They
about.
had two. They had the bread pudding, the French toast bread pudding, and the sticky buns.
Oh.
And they were right next to each other.
Okay.
And they had that vanilla,
the vanilla
drizzle.
glaze. Yeah.
Oh my God. Can you see? See, we are hungry. See, we're doing it again.
So so for weeks now you've been teasing me because I put Yacht Rock Radio in the car a lot of times.
God.
And you can say "Oh God," but you
It's
listen.
the same loop on Sirius.
But you like the songs, a lot of them.
I am sick to
Actually, I
death
changed
of
it today. It's a new one today.
It's for 3 weeks. You get in the car at a certain time.
But anyway, let me
and do
finish
you like pina coladas?
They haven't played that one in over a week.
Or oh my God, or there's another one.
Okay, I'm gonna finish the story first.
Go ahead.
Because you've been teasing me that Ambrosia is on the radio a lot with all their songs. So they have 6 songs that are all Yacht Rock songs.
I didn't even know that. I thought they had one.
So we're at Cape May, and they had ambrosia salad. So being a smart aleck like I am, I put a scoop of ambrosia salad into the bowl and bring it back to the table. Now, I don't like ambrosia salad whatsoever. I never have. I think it's one of the nastiest desserts you could ever possibly have. This one was not normal ambrosia, though.
No, it wasn't. It said ambrosia salad, but
had
it had
strawberries.
it had different fruit.
It was so good. I don't know what made it so much different, but it was really good, and I would have that again.
But it wasn't ambrosia.
It was Cape May version.
Okay, because growing up, my mom would make that stuff, and it was always with the colored marshmallows and the the canned pineapple, and I don't know whatever else. But yeah, so it looked better. And he was waiting for me to say something. He puts it on the table, and he's like, staring at me. I'm like, and I'm just doing a happy dance, eating my carbs, eating my
You
my.
a crepe in one hand and
I'm eating crepes.
biscuit in the other.
I got the bread pudding. I off the kids bar. I got the chocolate chip pancake.
And they had Mickey shaped pancakes.
Oh my God. But yeah, so he has the ambrosia salad in the bowl and he's just like staring at me. And then finally he's like, "Do you see what's in the bowl?"
And it was good because I don't know why it was so much better. Cape May, honestly, has got to be one of the best breakfast, and it's character breakfast,
Yeah.
which makes it better. I think it's like $40 to $45, $50 a person. But if you have annual pass holder, you get a discount, and I had gift cards, so I got a bigger discount. But it was honestly such a good deal, and all the food is good.
It was really good.
From the cheddar biscuits.
Oh, you like them cheddar biscuits.
Those are so good with the gravy on them. The waffles, just everything there is just so good. Highly recommend it. Wish they were sponsored. They're not.
I was just going to say, because they should be paying us for this endorsement.
They should, but they're not. But honestly, if you have not been to Cape May, see, we can't go there in the evening because I'm allergic to shellfish and I would drop at the door. So
and I just hate seafood.
And you just hate the seafood.
So we got to go in the morning.
But it's so good. And we went a couple years ago. I think we stayed at the Riviera. And we decided to try that. And we decided that we were going to try that for breakfast. We were there for something, for some.
No, this is like 4 years ago. You and I took a little staycation because the rates were good at Caribbean Beach. And we took the Skyliner the one morning over, which is fun in itself, over to Cape May. And that was
never been before.
No, and that was a good time. This was like 4 or 5 years ago. And it was like 4 years ago. How much fun was that? Maybe 5 years. But anyway, so that was the first time.
Still during COVID protocols, I remember, because we still had to wear masks and stuff in the restaurant. So we sat down.
I know. Walking around property, we didn't have to.
Yeah.
But maybe inside. I don't know. But anywho, it was a really good little staycation. And yeah, Cape May for breakfast. Do it. You won't regret it.
You won't regret it at all. The character interaction. So you get Minnie, Goofy, Donald, and Daisy. Just all very good. Very good character experiences all the way around.
Absolutely.
So and they all recognized your button.
They did.
So major day. So
it did. When you have the characters point and like make heart things and like kissy faces at your birthday, it's oh my God. Like again, you go there, you feel like a kid again. It's awesome. There's something about Disney birthdays.
Right. So we left Cape May. We ended up going Bath and Body Works so you could get some of your Rapunzel Bath and Body stuff.
And then we ended up going to dinner, not on Disney.
No.
With the boys.
Yep. We ended up going out to dinner with the boys. Had dinner, came back home, because you didn't want store-bought cake. You wanted homemade cake.
I don't ever, like if anybody wants to give me a present. Okay, first of all, I like cake. Let's put that out there.
Then why is there still some in the fridge?
Okay, because I had to stop eating it because I was gaining a pound every day. So if you want to do something nice for me, anybody out there, Duncan Hines cake with the can or the plastic can frosting. I love it. You can't go wrong, except don't give me white on white. I don't like white cake and white.
No, I always get you yellow chocolate.
Yellow with chocolate, or if it's chocolate, then it can have buttercream, vanilla, whatever. So yeah, Duncan Hines cake is what I prefer. Plus, it's a lot cheaper.
Oh yeah, and it was buy one get one free.
Oh my God, we have more. We can make more cake.
We can, but you don't want it because you said you gain a pound a day.
Okay,
so
I want you to make more.
No,
cake.
Not gonna make.
But you got to divvy it out. Like I can't have access to the pan. I can't have access to the pan. I can't be trusted.
There you go.
But yeah, so it was a nice birthday.
So nice.
And oh my gosh, and thank you guys all for all the birthday messages.
Did you get some birthday messages?
Oh my gosh, there were so many, and you really know how to make a girl feel special. So thank you guys so much. It was just everywhere, and I love you for it. So thank you.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
So the next day was Valentine's Day, and we didn't really have any. We really don't do much on Valentine's Day. I think because your birthday landed the day before that we usually.
I mean, I would like to do something.
Yeah, we just usually don't have much extra cash to do. But I found something very unique to do.
He did.
And you were very excited about it.
I was.
So I was looking for stuff to do, and as I always do, I do this every weekend though. I look what's going on in Orlando today, and I kept seeing it pop up that Pretty in Pink was celebrating its 40th anniversary.
40.
That weekend, and a lot of theaters around town were showing it at 4:00 that day. Some 5, but most of them at 4:00.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I I fully admit I'd never seen Pretty in Pink.
Gasp.
I've seen bits and pieces of it, but I had never seen it from beginning to end until that day. So we went and saw Pretty in Pink in theater, which you were like, you were probably the same way when you saw it when you were a kid. You were so excited.
No. And I talked about this on the Daydream Believing podcast. You guys should go listen to it because it's pretty awesome. I talked about it in detail there. I'll give you the short version. But when you see a movie as a child, you don't. Yeah, it's cool because you got to remember when we were kids, elementary school, whatever. Like John Hughes movies were everywhere, and I mean,
all through our schooling.
I didn't even realize how many movies this man had made and how many classics. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, when I was a kid seeing Pretty in Pink, I mean, it was just a fun movie. I got the premise of it. Her prom dress was awful. There was just some things that everybody knew. Okay. But seeing it as an adult and seeing all the references, like the wrong side of the tracks, like the poor kids versus the kids with money.
When you see it as an adult, you pick up on all the symbolism.
Yeah.
Is the way to say it.
Yeah. There's a lot of symbolism and a whole bunch things I didn't even remember, things I wouldn't have recognized as a kid.
Right.
And it made me have a greater appreciation for the movie. But I didn't even say this on my show. All right. So I don't know if it's a short movie. I don't know the runtime for the movie.
Hour and a half, hour.
Oh, okay.
Something like that.
So follow me. Like the main characters, when I was a kid. So Ducky, everybody knows Ducky, John Cryer's character.
Charlie Sheen's brother, 2.5 Men.
Yeah, 2.5 Men. So when I was a kid, I felt like he was in her life way more, and they implied that he was. You didn't see a lot of him and her together. And then Blaine, the rich guy who was the date, they didn't. I mean, maybe there was a whole lot of interaction that they didn't show, but like even their date they went on, it sucked. Like it was not a good date. Like I'd have been like, all right, it's been real, bye. Like it was not even a good date.
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of movies. There's a lot of cut scenes that we never get to.
No, I mean, there wasn't a lot of depth to
Yeah.
those parts of the movies,
Right.
but there was depth in other parts. So I don't want to go into it. Like I could talk about it for like a half hour. I'm not going to. You're welcome. So if you want to reminisce, like I did, Pretty in Pink, and as an adult, you're like, whoa.
So nowadays, back then the movie was an hour and a half, and that was typical
Right.
movie then. Now it would be 4.5 hours with an after credit scene showing that they have kids 12 years later.
I would like to know what happened after that. I mean, I can't see that they would stay together. Just saying. And poor Ducky. But anyway, yeah. So Pretty in Pink, it was a great day. So all in all, birthday weekend was good.
Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I did.
So because we spent essentially 3 days doing a lot of stuff, we had a lot of work to catch up on from like the next week when Sunday started.
Right, but it was nice to get a break, man.
And last Monday we didn't record because we had so much work we were trying to get done.
Yeah, that's probably why we couldn't do the show, because we were playing catch up for
We
the
were
weekend.
playing catch up. But then this past Thursday, we did run over to Magic Kingdom for a little bit. We had not been since before Christmas.
Which I didn't realize, and that's terrible, by the way. We hear Magic Kingdom fireworks from our house every night, and we have not been.
No. So we went over there. Actually, something that happened while we were there is something we're going to talk about in our discussion later today.
It's a good discussion, maybe controversial.
Maybe controversial. We did put out a video that kind of highlighted what we're going to talk about, which it deals with Festival of Fantasy Parade, which is the 3 o'clock parade that starts at 3. Because the joke is, what time is the 3 o'clock parade? 3 o'clock. But we went over there purposely originally, though, because you wanted to get pictures of the moat being drained because they're starting to paint the castle, get it back to what it was before they painted it.
Yeah, I wanted to. There's two things. I wanted to see how it was going with the paint. They're changing the castle back to that grayish color.
So glad.
And I didn't realize. No, we got there mid-afternoon. Like I didn't realize how faded the pink and gold was until I saw it next to the fresh paint.
Right.
It looked like very faded.
Oh yeah, it's one of those things that takes some time to paint the castle.
Yeah, but even so, like, okay, follow me. So if they did not start to paint it I probably wouldn't have noticed how faded it was.
you wouldn't
But when
see
you
it.
put something fresh against something that's been there for a few years, you can see. And then you got to remember, the hot Florida sun
Right.
is going
Fades
to, I mean, look, it fades our doormats.
It does.
I mean, what's it do to a whole castle?
Right.
So,
And that has no shelter from it. I mean, that is just
no, it's
there.
out in the elements
Yeah.
all the
'Cause
time.
if
So
the
it makes
dome is
sense.
open over the Magic Kingdom. I mean, you
Yeah.
can't see it. So finally, my Lego castle is going to be accurate again
Yes.
because it has been the wrong color for 5 years now.
Yeah.
So I'm glad it's going back to where my Lego castle will match once again.
So there's that.
And it's kind of cool to see the moat completely drained.
It is, and you realize how shallow it is.
It is. It's very
not
shallow.
very deep at all.
No.
And then I wanted to go over to Haunted Mansion to see the big drape that was up.
My God, yeah, that's something they used to always do. If they were doing construction anywhere, it wasn't just walls. They would put up walls that they put like a drape over top of it to make you think, to kind of like give the impression there was something there. Like even if it was just trees, there would be something on the wall. It wouldn't just be a plain wall like we get nowadays.
Right,
around
okay,
everything.
so I found out. I shouldn't say it because it's gonna make me look stupid. I mean, so I'm pretty good with words. I've written books.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like that's my whole thing.
Yeah.
But do you ever find a word that you have never used in your entire life that pops up and you're like, huh? Okay. So I have been seeing people use the word scrim for what that sheet is. A scrim.
Okay.
Like anything that's like a tarp. I like tarp. A decorative tarp.
I
right?
just put it's a printed. It's like a velvet picture of Elvis. It's a
R-
picture that they
right.
put around the
Okay, so people are calling it scrim.
scrim.
I hate that word so much. I had to Google it to make sure. I'm like, this is a horrible word. Is that what it's called?
That's what it's called.
I guess. I'm going to Google it right now.
So it's like
Sing
a
or
picture.
something.
So what they do is they take a picture of the actual attraction. They print it on huge life-size banner, and then they just wrap it in that. So that's what you see while the workers are behind it, painting or updating or whatever they're doing. Right?
Okay. So a scrim. Oh my God, I hate that word. It's like nails on a chalkboard.
You've said it like
to
12
me.
times.
A versatile, lightweight, and durable fabric, often cotton or linen.
Mm.
A mesh material primarily used for its unique dual purpose of light transmitting properties in theater, film, and construction. Okay.
I don't think that's the same thing then, because this is actually just a printed poster that's life-size.
It says construction. Says it appears opaque when front lit, but becomes translucent when back lit, allowing for reveal effects. Theater, soft diffusion in photography, reinforcement in building materials, and camouflage in military applications.
See, this is not the same thing then, because this is a solid printed fabric that light doesn't penetrate it. It's solid as far as coloring and things like that, so it's not the same thing.
Okay, there's all kinds of ways you can use this word. But anywho, I hate that word. It is like nails on a chalkboard to me.
Because
And-
some TikToker probably goes, this is a scrim.
It's a
And
scrim.
so everybody on
Right?
TikToker, because they don't have a mind of their own, they all said, hey, it's a scrim.
It's a
Hey, it's a
scrim.
scrim. It's all a
Okay,
scrim.
so yeah. But anyway, I can't use the word because I don't like it. Like some people don't like give me a word that people don't like.
Ominous.
Moist.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
you
people hate that word. There's another word. Like one of our kids don't like the word slaw,
Carrot.
like coleslaw.
Aiden don't like carrot.
Yeah.
And that's why me and Andrew used to tease him all the time and say, there's carrots in my slaw.
There's always a word that people don't like. Mine is that one.
And the slaw is moist.
Ew. Ugh.
Yeah, because you don't like moist cake.
I love cake. Don't call it moist.
Or like when you see the sign for the juicy seafood.
Ew.
Is your seafood supposed to be dry is my question whenever I see that, because they say
Ew.
juicy.
Yeah, there's restaurants down here, and they're called like juicy seafood. That would okay. First of all, I hate seafood. Second of all, I don't like. Okay, there we go. I don't like the word juicy. So there's that. Maybe that's
You
why
used to have a juicy couture bag.
I did. That's different.
It's still juicy.
Okay, in that term, it doesn't bother me. But like if somebody put a juicy scrim,
So I want a juicy couture seafood. That's fine, because you had a couture in the middle. But if you just say juicy seafood, that's gross.
ew.
I want my juicy couture scrim seafood
All
with some
right.
slaw and some carrot moistly.
Ew. All right. That's it. God, I'm so grossed out.
So anyway,
Anyway.
so we walked around the Magic Kingdom. We saw these things. We had a Rapunzel Sunday. We we stayed. We did watch Festival of Fantasy, which is what we're going to talk about in a little bit, so you guys can hear how we feel about that. Michelle is still laughing about her scrim seafood that's juicy couture with carrot and slaw in it.
Ew. All right, yeah, okay. I'm sorry. I'll move.
And then we left the Magic Kingdom and came back home. And then Saturday we ran over to Universal Orlando because the Joey and AJ show, as they kept saying, was going on. So Joey Fatone and AJ McLean from NSYNC and Backstreet Boys were performing together that night for their Mardi Gras concert. So we got to see the Mardi Gras parade, then we got to see the concert. The concert's an hour and a half. We stayed for an hour of it.
Right. Now, we knew going in that it was going to be extremely busy because not just Mardi Gras, but because boy bands. And we made the decision not to get in the fray of it all, and we stood back.
Yeah, we were like on the...
on the sidewalk almost.
Yeah, we were on the sidewalk of the street that's kind of... There's like the street area. So you have like the concert area, then there's a street, and then you have like the...
where the bakery and the place that sells the popsicles.
Yes, what are the Minion popsicle? We were standing right in front of there.
Yeah, actually we were, but we didn't get a popsicle.
It was actually a really good place to watch everything because you could really kind of see it pretty well.
You could see everything. Yeah. It wasn't a good place for dancing. It was more like
to be in that mix of all those people.
No, it was a good spectator spot.
Yes.
I mean, I had fun.
Yeah, it was a good time.
I danced in place. I sang. I had a good time.
It did. So we did that. We did we saw the parade. The parade actually stopped for like 15, 20 minutes in front of us at one point. I don't know what happened.
The same float was in front of us, smack dab, right in the middle of us for like 15 minutes.
I felt bad for the throwers.
The throwers were like, yeah, do we keep throwing?
Because you're going to be out of beads if you do.
Like, for real. Like, if it were me, I'd have felt bad because here I'm still standing there looking right at you.
Right.
And little kids with their hands up in the air. I'm sorry. I would have probably had to keep throwing. But then they did stop after a while.
They did after a while. And then you saw them kind of looking at their phones and drinking water. And they were taking a break.
Yeah.
Not making eye contact anymore with the people in the crowd.
So I read somewhere that one of the floats in the front, like, curbed, like it went up or it did something that caused the delay. So, yeah, that was interesting. But this year, which I think is a good thing. All right. Like, there's more like street performers and there's more places where they're handing you beads.
Correct.
Everywhere they're handing you beads.
All throughout, even some rides.
They hand you beads.
Yeah.
So, in my humble opinion, this stops people from like throwing down,
right,
and pushing people out of the way to get the beads off the float. Like, I already had beads on me.
Yeah.
I didn't care. I wanted to watch. Like, I would rather the little kids in front of me like catch something. Because the fact that, or if of course it's fun to catch them, but what I'm saying is, by the time the parade started, we already had some.
Right, and I just like grabbing them out of thin air.
He likes when they go flying way up in the air because he's tall and he has a tall reach, so he can just grab it.
The best is those people behind me who think they're going to catch it, and then all of a sudden my arm just goes up and snags it out of the air.
Oh my God, he's awful. But yeah, he is competitive. That's probably they give beads away because of people like you.
That's right.
I'm gonna put my huge reach in the air, and you can see it flying and spinning in the air, and bam.
You know what's crazy about that parade? Because there's a lot of lights on the floats and stuff.
Yeah.
But you can actually see the performers as they're walking down the street, unlike another parade at nighttime that you can't really see the performers.
You can. It's very lit up.
Very.
But all of those those parade floats are pulled like by cars that you can.
They are. They're pulled by trucks, and they all have a generator on the truck that's powering the float for lights.
But it doesn't take away from it.
Not at all.
It doesn't. Because the floats are so flashy and pretty. And you're watching people throw beads and the music. It doesn't take away.
What it makes me think of though is a parade in any city in America. Because growing up and stuff, you used to see parade floats go by, like in your city, like homecoming parade and stuff like that in our town. It was always pulled by somebody's truck.
Well, sure.
And this is kind of the same thing, and it kind of reminds me maybe that's what it's like in Mardi Gras, that these floats are just pulled by somebody's truck.
Yeah,
down the street.
now, mind you, we've never been to the real Mardi Gras, so if we're wrong, I mean, sorry.
And I will get all kinds of beads if I go to the real Mardi Gras.
Stop.
I'm going to get all kinds.
Stop it.
I'm going to. I'm going to take them right out of people's ear. It's mine.
Stop. Stop.
And then I'll sell it to them.
Stop.
I'm going to make money.
Oh, God.
Pay for that trip.
You are ridiculous. So anyway, it's nice, and it runs like through the end of March.
March. So is it the end of March? It might be through the end of March, actually.
Yeah, because and then April they don't have anything, do
No,
they?
they take April off, I believe, and
Like-
then the next thing starts.
I mean, I feel like as soon as Mardi Gras is over, they are in like full drive HHN mode.
I'm ready for HHN already.
I know you are. But yeah, and that's the weird thing. So like right now, it's cold outside today. I had to actually wear a jacket.
Today was unseasonably cold, but there's blizzards everywhere. above
Yes.
us, so it's like it's
Yeah,
understandable.
so we'll take it. We have to wear a jacket, no big deal
Yeah, we're not
compared to
getting
the
30
snow.
inches of snow.
No.
So up in New York, New Jersey, please stay safe.
Please stay safe. But now I know in my head that we haven't hit summer
Right,
at all.
right.
And I'm okay with that. I mean, I want to go to the beach. I'd like to get I'm so pasty white. I'd like to get some sun. But as soon as they start talking about HHN, I am so done. Like by 4th of July, once it's over, I'm like, okay, I'm done with all this.
Right.
Let's like slide into Halloween, and not Disney Halloween.
No. Disney starts August, whatever.
Oh my, but
They could start July 5th if they wanted to.
they
because
could, and people would go.
They would go in a
But Disney Halloween, as much as I love Not So Scary, it's so hot, and to wear like a costume and whatever. But HHN, you just put on like a t-shirt.
You don't have to
and-
dress up.
Nope. It's all like dark and spooky.
The last 2 times we've been, we got soaking wet. So it
Rain.
didn't matter what we wore.
I want try to look cute. Forget it because it's gonna. It's rainy season.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm good with that. But and Universal actually has a Halloween store that's up all year
Yes,
now
they
that
do.
has like the HHN and the Universal monsters and like the regular monsters like Chucky and all that and Ghostface. I
On
think.
both sides. There's one at Islands and there's one at the studios. Plus, they both have things for Universal Monsters in both of them. So, because the Epic Universe has the Monsters area, I think that's why. I think because now they're embracing the monsters are a huge part of what made Universal the studios it is.
Oh, I agree.
So I'm glad they're finally doing that.
Yeah. So anyway, that was Universal.
I love Universal.
We do love it.
So we're going to run through the news really quickly here. Some of these are a little bit old. You may already know about them, but just in case you didn't, we're going to repeat them really quickly. Any one of these is hyperlinked in the show notes below, so you can go ahead and click on that if you want to read more about what we're talking about. Like I said, we're going to go through a lot of these quickly because some of them are 2 weeks old. So.
Yeah. Are you going through that old stuff?
Yeah, I'm going to go through it really quick. So 2 weeks ago tonight, we did announce Chris Bartlett is coming to the House of Mouse Expo, which Chris is really excited. He's been sharing our posts and doing such stuff to kind of build up the hype for it. We appreciate that so much that he's willing to do that and help promote the expo for us. Blizzard Beach is reopening, so we have the dates and tickets and what to know about that reopening. Spring is in the air. Epcot's Flower and Garden Festival dates and highlights were put out, which that's coming, and a lot of information about that's come out. All aboard, Disney Cruise Line announced their new blockbuster summer 2027 itineraries, so that's already out. If you're planning a cruise in the summer of 2027, you can go see what the itineraries are across the different ships. Funny that we have this in there. Disney Princess Collection from Bath & Body Works. You had done the blog because we had the sneak peek of the box of the merchandise.
I did an unboxing.
So she did unboxing, and then Michele also wrote a blog about some of the things that go along with that. Worlds Collide Descendants and Zombies concert special is heading to Disney Plus. So if you're a Zombies or a Descendants fan, you will probably enjoy that, and you can find that on Disney Plus. Shaken and Stirred cocktail experiences are back at the Edison. So who doesn't like that?
I do.
I know. Out today, Life's a Fairy Tale line from Bath & Body Works. So this came out the day that the line did drop, which was on your birthday.
Oh, yeah, true.
New preschool series Betty Buys and Magic Campers premiering March on Disney Plus and Disney Junior. So new series for the little ones. New merchandise dropped for Mandalorian Grogu movie that's coming out soon here. So that was dropped on DisneyStore.com, I believe, or is it Shop Disney or is it Disney Store? I can never remember which one it is.
It's Disney Store.
Disney Store. Then you did a thing, Disney-themed home decor, which is based on that store called TMSM Emporium. You put out.
Yes, they have really cute stuff. TMSemporium.com.
might want to check that out.
Should.
Collectors rejoice. Topps baseball cards. Now, Topps is something that goes back to my childhood collecting baseball cards and such. They're actually coming out with a Disney 70th anniversary cards set, which there's going to be special cards, some autographed by Imagineers and stuff like that in this set. Plus, some of the cards actually have a spot for you to have them autographed by a character. The one they showed was Elsa's card. So
Okay.
you can get the Elsa card, and then there's a place if you find Elsa in the park, you can have her sign the card.
Okay.
It's kind of cool little thing, but I do want the set of cards, and they're going to be available pretty soon, so you can read about that in the blog. Songs of Freedom, Voices of Liberty celebrates service and story at Epcot. So that came out. You can read more about the Voices of Liberty. This had to do with the holiday, President's Day and such.
Yeah,
They put this out around that
We're so
time.
far behind. Sorry.
Yes. Mandalorian Grogu trailer arrived finally. We got the full trailer, and I'm pretty excited about it.
I know you are, and I got to see the baby.
You got to see the baby, which is all you care about. It was just one of the best parts of the whole trailer, though, is he gets in his little bassinet that all of a sudden that thing is cruising. It's like a kid on a scooter in our subdivision. The Grogu gets in there, he takes off like a bullet. So it was really
It's a
cool.
baby
to see
scooter.
It's a baby scooter. Luke Combs is opening a place called Category 10 at Universal City Walk. That's going to be coming.
They haven't said where it's going to be yet, though.
No,
Just a
but
City Walk.
they're Luke Combs Media Group is who reached out to us with the story, and I know a lot of other people had it, but they're the ones that reached out to us, and they're going to let us know more as it gets closer. So
So stay tuned on that, because more food is good.
definitely. Hannah Montana's 20th anniversary special is coming to Disney Plus.
Yup.
Who doesn't like themselves some Hannah Montana?
Yep. I guess so.
Disney debuts new short form series Locker Diaries featuring zombies, Phineas and Ferb, and Descendants. So this is a new series that the camera is in the locker. So it's kind of like you see the story from if you open up your because everybody did that when we were in high school. You'd be talking in front of your lockers, and the locker would be open. So that's what this is going to be. It's going to be filming the things that go on in front of your locker.
They can make a whole series about that?
Yes, they are. That's why they probably had to combine zombies, Phineas and Ferb, and Descendants to make a series.
Okay.
Much information, but Disney Stores Japan's beautiful Sakura collection launched on Disney Store, so you can pick up those things, the things that were only available in Japan before. Now you can get them on Disney Store.
I like it that they're finally putting some things, not enough in my opinion, but some things from the overseas park to Disney Store, because before there was no way to get them. So
No, there was no way. You had to have somebody who was going over there, or you had to buy it on eBay.
yes.
And pay a lot. Royal Magic begins. The first teaser for Sophia the First's new chapter dropped. So Sophia is coming back, and the new trailer came out for that. So a whole nother generation probably now that would be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Disney's Fairy Tale Wedding celebrates 35 years of love and new gowns. So
They
that
have a light up gown.
They
Yes.
have a light up gown. So you could be in the Main Street Electrical Parade if you wanted to in that gown.
If it were still going.
If it was still going. Should be. Complete guide to the 2026 Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival food booths. Now this blog was huge.
It took him forever to put that information out. There is so much food, which is good and bad because
97 photos.
see, I won't remember. Like I need to look at that blog and write stuff down as like research because when we get there, it's so dumb and it happens every time.
Every time.
We're like, when we get there, what should we get? I don't know.
I don't know.
And we walk around the booths and we're like, you want anything from there? No.
No.
But then if we saw it at home, we should have got that.
So my key highlights are ones I always go back to. So it's the corn on the cob.
Yes.
Because they had the corn on the cob cooked on the grill, and they put a garlicky butter.
Like a crunchy.
really
something or other.
good.
Yeah, it's good.
They always have the ham pretzel I get in Germany, which is one
You
of
like
my
that?
favorite things. One thing I do not like, and you don't like it either, is the beignet in France because it's not a
It's
beignet.
not a real beignet.
No, it's a donut that's got like
It's a
caramelized on it.
stale like jelly donut
Yeah,
or
it's not-
something like
it's not
that. It's
that good.
gross.
It's not that good.
All right.
But go check out the blog. You can see all the pictures of the items, and there's even more. They put 97 pictures for us to put in the blog, but there's even more than that. That's just some of the highlights of the menu.
Get a pad of paper and pen.
Well, I know the day the book comes out, that's what we should do is get a book and then go through and highlight at the different booths what we want to try.
Oh my gosh, research.
We're going to have to do a GoFundMe to pay to try everything. Universal put out a new ticket deal that they're having, so you can explore all 4 parks at Universal's brand new week-long ticket package. So if you're coming to Universal or coming to the Orlando area, and now you have 4 parks at Universal Orlando, Epic, Islands, Studios, and Volcano Bay, this new ticket package allows you to get a 5 or 6 day pass, I think it is, to visit all the parks, which is kind of a cool thing to do. Toy Story 5's trailer dropped. It's Woody and Buzz against the tech, which happened like 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah. But I like the premise.
It's kind of like Tomorrowland.
What?
Happened many years ago, but they're way behind on putting it out.
Okay. I don't
Well,
want
you walk around Tomorrowland. Is that really Tomorrowland, or is that Yesterday Land?
no, you're being ridiculous. So, no, it's about like oh God, I can't talk. It's relevant to today.
Right.
Actually relevant to years ago too.
That's what I meant.
But, like toys versus an iPad. And like how toys get thrown aside for technology.
Right.
I'm very interested to see how this is going to play out. I'm going to reserve my personal opinions, even though I'm sure you can probably guess what they are, because I'm such an old-fashioned stick in the mud when it comes to certain things.
It's funny because we knew the Toy Story 5 rumors when you were at the media blitz for Toy Story 4 because Tom Hanks
He slipped.
and he told the crowd there. He kind of said something about Toy Story 5, and then like Annie Potts is like, shh, you're not allowed to talk about that legally, and he'd already let it slip.
Yeah, it was at the press junket for Toy Story 4 that I was in, and it was a very small group of people, and all the actors were there, and Tom Hanks let it slip. And then Annie Potts about slid out of her chair, like, oh, you shouldn't have said that. So yeah, I kind of knew, but I think they didn't want us to say anything.
That was one of the coolest movie premieres we ever got to see, though, because we were backstage at Hollywood Studios, which I didn't even know there was a theater back there.
It's pretty cool.
It was pretty cool. It seats only like 100 people, but it was just awesome to be a part of that. So, Crazy Shake by Black Tap is coming to Disney Springs, which if you've ever been to Disneyland, downtown Disney at Disneyland Resort, there's a place called Black Tap, which is a burger and chicken
Burger,
place.
chicken, and like awesome like appetizers and milkshakes.
Yes, they're known for there's actually a walk-up window for like their milkshakes, and I think ice cream also, I
think so, because when we were there for D23 last time, we actually met our friends Sarah and Claire
Yes,
there.
we did meet them both.
And we had I know we were on a tight schedule because we had someplace to be for media.
Yes,
but we
had to
stopped
eat.
there and we ate with them, and Sarah got one of those big old milkshakes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so if you haven't been out to Disneyland, let me tell you, these are big old shakes. So while they're at the pop-up at Disney Springs, stop by.
Lots of stuff on them, kind of like the ones that Planet Hollywood does.
Yes, how they're the ridiculously piled on
Mm-hmm.
shake.
And they just look messy.
They do. They look beautiful when they hand them to you,
Yes.
but if you don't get eaten to them, they're going to drip everywhere.
Yeah, you're gonna end up with a half of it in your lap if you're saying no.
Probably so.
Enjoy it.
And they won't be pretty anymore.
Not at all, but they taste good. Marvel Oreo Stuff of Doom coming soon. So a new thing of Oreos. See, this is what pains me because I am
What?
not an Oreo fan.
I love Oreos.
However, they came out with the Marvel cookies not too long ago. Now they have Doom cookies, and I was at Publix a couple weeks ago, and they had the Marvel Oreos. It was like 2 for $7, 2 for $5, whatever
Why do
it
you
was.
buy them?
Because I don't like Oreos.
But I do.
I understand that, but you can't open those.
Aiden does. Oh my God. Yes, you can. It's not a collector's item.
There is 3 boxes of Frosted Flakes on our fridge right now that have Detroit Lions stuff on them that are not going to ever be opened.
Okay, I'm glad you didn't buy them, because if Aiden or I opened it, you would have flipped.
Oh, I would have broke your fingers off.
Jesus. Anyway,
Don't
proceed.
touch my Oreos.
Okay, fine. Whatever.
Olaf Draws is coming to Magic at Disney Animation Studios at Hollywood Studios late this summer.
Yep. In addition to that new area that's coming, like animation courtyard.
Animation Courtyard, the new area,
that
which
they're
I'm excited
redoing.
about. That's taking over where the launch bay was. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
That whole area is getting redone.
Thankfully. It needs to be.
And that's why there are walls up there and you can't go in there.
They're so mean.
Yeah.
So that is all the news from the last 2 weeks. See, it wasn't that bad.
Whew, I'm tired.
I'm tired. Thank you guys for listening. No House of Mouse 6
you.
announcement.
Bye.
We'll do it next week. No, seriously. So we're gonna we have a discussion to do, and we're gonna give you guys kind of the update on House of Mouse.
And reveal another guest.
Another guest.
Oh.
So last Monday, even though we didn't do a show, we did drop that vendor applications and such were available now. So you could.
Yes.
We've had quite a few vendors apply, have been approved. The vendor floor is over half sold out already.
Yeah, and it's gonna be it's gonna be great because we're expecting a lot of foot traffic, being that we're at Disney Springs.
Yeah.
And yeah, so vendor applications, go and check that out.
Go check that out. Yeah, we had a phone call today, and the people we talked to agree that we are going to get so much foot traffic.
Yeah,
this year's
it's
show.
gonna be a good time.
And the phone call today, you guys are probably going to be kind of excited about.
Oh my God, I can't wait to tell you, but I can't.
Yeah, once we get more details, we'll announce that on a future TMSN Weekly podcast.
Stay tuned.
So stay tuned. We're not saying anything because we can't say anything.
We can't.
Not yet. But we do have a new guest announcement to make this evening.
We do.
We do, or daytime, whatever time, whenever you're listening.
Whenever you're listening to it.
Although it'll be on the sites at 8:00 tonight. This news dropping.
And then you can go to the site anytime and see it yourself.
And see it is. So
in case you're not listening on a Monday.
So in addition to our previously announced guests, which are the Lawrence brothers, Joey Matthew and Andy, John O'Hurley, Chris Bartlett.
Yep.
Today we are excited to announce somebody who our boys are very excited is coming to the show.
Very excited.
Very excited because sometimes we get these agents who message us and they tell us names and we're like, okay, they were in this show, but it really doesn't excite Michele and I because we've never heard of them or watched said show. And so when we were talking to Aiden about this, when we got the thing, we said to Aiden, do you know who this is? You would have thought it was Christmas morning and he was 7 years old and he just opened a Nintendo Switch because the screams and the excitement and the cheering that came out when he
was very excited.
Very excited to the fact of, don't tell Andrew. I want to tell Andrew.
Yeah, our older son.
Our older son. He wouldn't let us tell.
So I could not. We couldn't tell anybody because Aiden wanted to do that.
Yes.
But yeah, people are excited, or my children are excited.
And I think, and from what they both told us, their generation is going to be very excited.
Yes.
So, which is great because we've never really appealed to that age demographic.
We're trying to appeal to all demographics, whether you're a child, a teenager, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and beyond.
107.
Yeah, like no matter what your age is, there's going to be somebody there that you're going to want to meet.
Right, exactly. So this announcement, do you want to go ahead and do it?
Let's just do it.
You can go ahead and do it. You announce it. I can read the description if you want to, the short bio after you announce.
Okay, so the next guest for House of Mouse Expo is Olivia Olson. Now, to make you understand why my children were screaming, she is in Phineas and Ferb as
Vanessa
Doofenshmirtz. So she is Doofenshmirtz's
Professor Doofenshmirtz's
daughter, and she's been in a lot of episodes. So it's not like I didn't even have to, I just said her name. I didn't have to give any characters, and Aiden knew who she was.
First name.
Yes, I said Olivia. He goes Olsen.
Yeah.
All right. So go ahead.
Okay, so Olivia Olson, American actress, singer, songwriter, mostly known for her roles as Vanessa Doofenshmirtz in Phineas and Ferb, and Marceline, the Vampire Queen in Adventure Time.
Which has a huge following.
She also played the character Joanna in the 2003 film Love Actually and the 2017 short sequel Red Nose Day Actually. And I guess from the movie in 2003, she sang Mariah Carey's Christmas song.
And also, she was in Powerpuff Girl?
Yes, she's also in Powerpuff Girls. But what I was going to say about the Love Actually thing, that when she recorded the song for the movie, the directors were so worried because she killed it. I guess she did it better than Mariah did it.
Oof.
That the directors were so worried that people would question if that was really her singing it, that they had to add breathing and stuff into the track.
Oh, wow.
Because they said she did it so well. She was just a teenager when she did that.
Wow.
So she's a singer. She's an actress. She's actually written some of the Phineas and Ferb current episodes.
Oh, wow.
She's been in the Phineas and Ferb movies. So she's got a huge resume of things. And who knows where it's going to go from here. But so for Phineas and Ferb fans now, we have John O'Hurley, who actually plays her Uncle Roger on Phineas and Ferb. And then we have Vanessa on the show. So it's going to be great. It's going to be a really good time with her. So we're excited that she's coming.
So I know Phineas and Ferb has like a huge following, which I don't have to tell you. But my sons also told me that Adventure Time has a ridiculous cult following as well, even though it's not Disney. But it's one of those things that you're getting more kids, or not kids, 20-somethings in. Like I said, we're trying to reach all demographics. And Phineas and Ferb, okay, so here's the thing. Phineas and Ferb is not just a kid thing, because I have grown friends in their 40s that love Phineas and Ferb.
Mm-hmm.
just like a kid.
And from what I did read about her also, that she has worked with different K-pop groups as well.
Oh
on
my
top of that.
gosh.
So she's got her name is really out there in different, for music, for acting, for things like that. So I think she's going to be a great addition to the expo.
And she's a Doofenshmirtz.
And she's a Doofenshmirtz. So it's right there. I want her autograph just because of that.
So my kids went ballistic over this.
So this is now our 6th guest for the House of Mouse. Correct?
Is it
Yeah,
6?
this is number 6.
Yeah, because the Lawrences are 3.
Yep. O'Hurley and then Chris, and now this one. And I'm not going to lie, we've signed a lot more.
We have. We got a little
We're not
carried
even halfway
away.
done.
I know. We got a little carried away.
Because things started happening really quick.
And falling into our lap to where,
We couldn't say no.
yes, really, really good opportunities, let's just say.
Yeah. Unlike the first 3 years where we really had to work and reach out to different things, and they're coming to us now.
Yeah, people are coming to us, y'all. Like, we are just doing nothing. All we did was, as soon as we announced the expo, more and more agents and celebrities are reaching out. And if it fits where we can accommodate, then we're trying. But, we only have so much room. Again, because the vendor floor is smaller this time.
Yes.
So we're trying to accommodate everything. But the show is going to be amazing. I'm just really, really excited to be on Disney property this time. And our guests are pretty fun.
I got to tell you guys, the other day we were out and about and we got an email from somebody. I think when we were at Magic Kingdom, somebody sent us an email asking if we want this actor, this person to come to the show. And it was somebody we had talked about, but we weren't sure, agent or anything like that. And then they told us somebody else they had. And I put this out to our staff because I wanted to ask the staff group. I'm like, what do you guys think? These are the 2 offers I have on the table right now.
That's right.
The offers are absolutely amazing with what they want to do. What do you guys think? And our staff went nuts.
Like, these people reached out to us.
Yes.
And he ran it by our staff, and we have, like, it's almost like our staff is like, what do you call those groups? There's a
our kind of like when you go to see a movie or something like that.
Yeah, like a
test audience.
Yeah,
It's a
test audience.
Because we have all different age groups in our staff group.
We do, and it was kind of cool to see all the ages of the people that are on staff get excited.
And it was funny because the staff members we have, so some of them have grown kids, some have younger kids, and they're like, I asked my kids what they thought, and they went nuts.
Yes.
So there's one of them that I am super excited, and I'm waiting for the contract. And as soon as I get that contract, I can't wait to announce that one because I think it's going to go over huge.
Yeah.
But yeah, so lots of great things are coming, guys. Stay tuned. Get your tickets. Get your hotel because the hotel is filling up pretty quickly.
We have reduced rates for House of Mouse Expo, so you're going to want to. HouseOfMouseExpo.com has all this information.
Yep, don't wait because if you wait, there's a chance. We do have capacity limits at this hotel, which we've never had before.
We do
because it is that much smaller. So make sure you get your tickets. Make sure you get your hotels booked. Be ready because July 31st is going to be here before we know it, and it's going to be such a magical, fun weekend.
So exciting.
Yes. So now on to business. We got to talk about. We have a discussion.
We do.
And this one. So, the other day we're at Magic Kingdom, and we were hungry. So we went up
Shocker.
I know, go figure. We went up to, is that the trading post?
Yeah, the trading.
Right across from Pecos Bills, there's the little, it used to be the French fry stand way back in the day, McDonald's French fry stand.
Oh my God, yeah.
And now they sell the beignets, and they sell hot honey chicken and sweet
potato fries.
Which I love.
We went over there for him.
We went over there because it's a really good deal. The hot honey chicken is so good, and so is the sweet potato fries. But anyway, I digress. So we got the food, and we went and we sat outside of Pecos Bills because they have a little bit of seating right there, and it was getting close. It was like 2:30, so we're like, okay, festival's going to come through in a little bit, so we're going to stay here and we'll watch festival.
Mm-hmm.
So we eat our food.
Actually, it was even closer to 3 o'clock because
was,
it was like they were making the family of the day went through and all that.
So we got done eating. And then we went and we decided we were going to stand at the little area right where the parade steps off.
Yeah, because we were right there.
Right there. So we're standing there, we're waiting. And the parade starts. And we've expressed concerns over Festival of the Fantasy.
Okay, listen. You forgot something.
What did I forget?
When we were driving and walking into the park, we were like, oh, we could catch Festival of Fantasy. I said, I have thoughts about that, and I said something negative. Mm-hmm. So what had happened when we started watching it just verified what I said walking into the park.
Yes.
So anyway, so the parade kicks off, and where Cinderella and the prince are sitting, it's supposed to spin. They're stuck.
Yeah.
Not
Usually so they can see both sides of the park. Or both sides
how
of
Elsa and Anna spin.
Yes.
You know, like
with Tiana and Naveen.
Yes.
It's supposed to be, isn't Aurora's dresses on one side and then Cinderella and Prince Charming are on the other side. So
supposed to be, but it didn't work out that way.
Yeah. So that came through and that wasn't working. Then, of course, still, and I'm not doing this in order, so please don't take it that way. But so you had the Tangled float, I think, is next.
And there was big spaces between the floats, so the music was slightly off.
We didn't have the mime, the one who walks through from Tangled.
Two little girls doing their little like their little kick up.
Yeah,
but that was it.
Yeah.
And then you could hear the Tangled music before the Tangled float came out.
Yes.
And I was confused. So the Tangled float comes out. Then there's this huge space.
Huge.
You hear the Under the Sea music. No Ariel. And then Ariel comes out to the Peter Pan music.
Yes.
And then good thing the Peter Pan song is long because that float was able to catch up to where that music hit.
And then we still don't have the Brave float.
No, and that was a great float.
I love that float. Merida bouncing up there, and she
and then the TikTok who he has not been there for a very long time.
Mr. Shmee is walking, and he's just interacting with Tink on the back of the Peter Pan float.
Yeah.
But there's no TikTok chasing after him.
No, it's been gone a while.
Gone a long time. Although I did see Mr. Shmee do the gator, like with his hands, like the.
Oh, okay. Well, gee, that makes
so that made it all work great. But then, so the highlight for me has always been
the dragon.
Maleficent. So we see the prince walking.
Yes.
Prince Philip, and he's walking out there with the three fairy godmothers.
The little fairies, yeah.
And that's fine. And then all of a sudden, usually, you have two people on stilts that are part of the thorns, the vines and thorns that wrap around Sleeping Beauty Castle.
Yes.
They weren't on stilts. They were holding the stilts.
They were holding them.
But they weren't on them.
And there was a big space. Usually you see the prince right in front of the dragon where he's battling.
Yes.
Okay, so there's the prince, and then there's dead air. For I don't know how long.
Now we're looking through the trees.
Yeah, because we're right up front.
Right there. And we could see the dragon, and you can hear the music starting to build up like he's getting ready to come out. He's getting ready to come out.
Yeah.
And then you saw him roll back. And then a few minutes go by.
And he came out.
He starts building up again. He's getting close.
Close. You see his face. You see you see her face come out, and then there she goes in reverse again.
It's like she couldn't get over the hill.
It's like she couldn't get out of the gate at all.
Yeah, like they were having a hard time getting her
moving.
Because that is not a straight entrance onto the parade route. She actually has to make a turn. And I get it. She's a big float.
The other ones did.
All the rest of them did. So there's a video we put up on Facebook and YouTube. It took almost 5 minutes from the time we saw Prince Philip till the time the dragon finally made its debut onto the parade route. And the crowd erupted in cheers.
When she finally came out, everybody clapped because we saw her come out and then go in reverse. And then come out and then go in reverse. And then,
I think it was 3 times.
Yeah, I think so. But here's the thing. So the one time, or the one other times, like she went in reverse and then there was a lot of nothing going on.
Mm-hmm.
And where everybody's sitting there looking at each other like, all right.
Are they backing her up and they're going to push her out of the way?
But think about the people that were further along on the parade route.
Oh, yeah.
They're hearing the music for Sleeping Beauty and for the dragon, and there is nothing.
They can't even see it coming out yet because it's still it's backstage still.
So, like, let's say you're up by the hub.
Right.
You don't know what is going on.
No. They can't slow it down because
where's the dragon?
Yeah, where's he at? Or where's she at?
Where's the dragon?
Where is she?
And it was just kind of embarrassing.
It was. So we just happened to be there and we rarely catch stuff like that. But we just happened to be there that day, and I was filming it because I wanted to film the parade.
He likes to film the parade when we catch it, just to see if there's anything different. And lo and behold, it was different.
Something majorly different.
So when the dragon finally came out,
everybody applauds.
Yes, and then there was more dead space.
Yes.
And a couple characters, and then Mickey and Minnie, and the parade is over.
Yeah, the first parade float for Mickey and Minnie is usually the one that's it's got Dumbo on it. Pinocchio is usually on it.
It's in front of them.
Yeah, and that's the big one.
Pinocchio.
That's got the spinning.
Yeah, it's got the swings.
Yes.
It's my favorite one.
That float wasn't out there. And that float usually carries Pluto,
Yep.
Daisy, Donald. None of them were on it because the float wasn't there.
No.
So
and that's hit or miss on that one. We've been there sometimes when it's not been out.
Yeah, it wasn't this time either.
And then all of a sudden, poor Mickey and Minnie, there they are, and that's the end.
And you see the Fab Five walking.
And so I said when we were walking into the park, I said something. I said, this may or may not be well received, but in my humble opinion, it is time. It is time to fix that parade and make it good again.
Right.
Or start over.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. I love the Tangled float, so it would pain me to not see it again.
Yeah.
I love the dragon. But everything else, oh my God, and you guys. So when Belle and the Beast came out, the flowers around them were so dirty and faded. I mean, I'm going to say something really bad. Festival of Fantasy has turned into a janky parade. It needs a makeover so bad. It needs to be redone or it needs to be scrapped.
Right.
Because think about how it was in the beginning. It was majestic. Everything worked.
Always the same. If there was a problem, it was rare.
Rare.
Really rare.
Now, mind you, this parade has been out for 12 years. But still,
it's not even that long.
It's not that long.
About it.
But there's certain things I loved. I love the seashell ladies that walk.
Mm-hmm.
There's the guys that spin.
Oh, I didn't see them at all.
They were gone.
Yeah, the seahorses.
Yes, the seahorse guys.
Yes.
Nope. It's like, did everybody call off work today?
Right.
And
there was too many missing.
There was so much missing. And there was so much. I think the reason there was so much space between the floats, there was nobody there walking.
Right.
Like, where was everybody? And why is everything broken?
Mm-hmm.
And the Tangled float worked good, so there was that.
Yeah.
But everything else, like, it looked like it needed maintenance. Now, I don't know. I'm going to put it out there. I am not making fun or putting down any of the performers in Festival of Fantasy.
Not at all. They make the best of what they
make.
With.
You know what? They can only do what they're given.
Right.
And they can't help it if things are broken.
Correct. And here's what I don't get. Main Street Electrical Parade, as I mentioned earlier, that parade, 50 years, on and off. They fixed it up. They've updated it. But they always kept updating it. They always kept fixing it. If something didn't work right, they fixed it. Why a 12-year-old parade is not getting fixed?
I don't understand it. It's almost like they're watching it fall apart.
Why did her float disappear years ago? We've never heard anything about it.
It was a great
great float. The music,
and the kids would clap with her and dance with her on the side of the.
She was so energetic.
So energetic and so like she would engage with all the kids on the parade route. I mean, our boys loved it.
Yeah. So that one's missing. You're missing the first carnival parade is what I've always called it. So the one that's in front of Mickey and Minnie's balloon float, but or circus float, if you want to call it that. That one's hit or miss a lot now.
Yeah.
We've been there when we haven't seen the Little Mermaid float.
Yep.
The first float is having problems spinning. It's like
things are broken on it.
I could see if there's one or two things wrong here or there. One or two things that are broken that maybe just happened and they have to fix it. But it seems to me like there's multiple things throughout.
That parade we saw was embarrassing. That was not Disney standard. And I don't say that. No, I love Disney. I love that parade. It pains me to say that, but it's true. And the reason that I'm being so honest about it is because I would love to see them put it on hiatus. You know, they close everything else down for refurb.
Yeah, refurb that one.
Refurb that parade. Fix what's wrong, you guys. Like, what the floats that aren't working? Fix them.
And they can't all be major fixes. I would think the Cinderella spinning
Should be an
it's
easy
just
fix.
a gear shift. I would think that they can fix that. I mean, they can keep these roller coasters running, but you can't spin
Right.
on a float.
Or the flowers and the such on the parade that are all faded
Clean
and
'em
dirty. You know what? Clean them up, pull them off, or put new. We've been to the warehouse that looks like a big Michael's on steroids.
Yeah.
They have flowers. They have ribbons. They have all the things to where they could fix it. But the fact that the music wasn't even on time with the floats, it was like, what is going on? It was so bad.
Yeah, if I was there, if I had never seen the parade before, and that was my first time seeing it, because usually you can't tell when Disney has a hiccup.
Right.
If you're down here, you're on vacation, you've never seen any of this. Disney is usually very good about hiding hiccups.
Right,
You would not
right.
recognize. I don't know how you wouldn't have seen hiccups.
There's no way in the world that you wouldn't have noticed that everything went to pot.
It was all off.
It was
just
all off. It was all off.
And I'm gonna say, so between the 4 parks, we have 2 parades, and they're both at Magic Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
They're both bad.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, I don't like Starlight.
I know you don't.
I've had no desire to see it since
We
it
haven't seen
opened.
it since July because he
So
really
maybe it's
doesn't
better.
like it.
Maybe it's better, but I don't think it would be.
I would like to give it another go. I don't like the music for it,
I would go to see the fireworks, but if it's there, I'll watch it.
but do you see? Okay, Starlight. One of the things that guests didn't like about it was so much space in between,
Right.
dark space in
Right.
between the floats, and it seems as though that's what's not dark space; it's light space between the floats at Festival of Fantasy.
Yeah, it's the opposite, kind of.
Yeah, so you're still getting too much space. And here's, if I were in charge, I would stop Festival of Fantasy in its tracks right now.
You have a nighttime parade. You don't need to have 2 a day.
I would fix all that stuff, maybe jazz it up a little bit, add
Update it.
something, update it, whatever.
Mhm.
Okay? Put it on refurb for a couple months.
Yeah.
Fix it up.
Shut it down completely.
And then maybe this summer, put it back out. Because think of it this way. It's chilly in Florida right now. Okay? No big deal waiting for a parade.
Mm-mm.
But when it is July and the heat index is 100 and you are baking out in that sun, getting yourself a good sunburn even when the sunblock doesn't work,
Right.
and waiting for a janky parade.
Yeah, I'd be mad.
Yeah, I won't wait for it. But I said that on the way in. I'm like, yeah, I said I think Festival of Fantasy needs some life support.
Mhm.
And that happened and I was like,
It
son of a gun. It was
validated.
not just validated, it was even worse.
Yeah, it was worse than you thought it was going to be.
So, and we're not trying to like crap all over the parade or what it was, but what it is now, it needs an update. It needs some fine tuning. If you think of, I remember when it first came out, and do you remember? It was right before we moved here, and they released all the sketch drawings of what it was going to be, like a sketch of the floats, a sketch of the costumes, and how exciting that was.
Yep.
And then
Some behind the scenes video here and there.
yes, and people were so excited to see it. And I remember when we moved here, one of the first things we did was wait for Festival of Fantasy, and I had tears in my eyes. It was beautiful. It was majestic. And now it's falling apart. And
After 12 years.
it's falling apart. It just, like I said, it makes me feel bad to say that, but it's true. I
loved that parade.
I know.
I loved it. It was so good. It was
know.
always so
you
good.
recorded it a million times because you loved it so much.
I did, because to me, even though it always looked the same, it looked different also. It felt different because you'd have the characters and where you were standing depended on what character interactions you got. And sometimes I remember we'd stand on one side so you'd see Flynn.
Did we see Flynn on the one side? Yeah.
It was every time it was a different experience. And now
Where are the characters?
where's the good experience?
Where's nothing going on?
And it's I don't understand. I mean, Disney has
The Lost Boys weren't even out.
a couple of them, but they only had like 4 of them.
They were just walking along they didn't do their little thing
Yeah,
that they
weren't
usually
really
do.
doing
I mean,
any of their dancing.
literally nobody was there. It was like it just wasn't good. And I don't. Okay, we can stop dumping all over it. What?
No, I was just gonna say
He's got this pained look on his face.
because we saw that on Thursday, and then Saturday we were at Universal to see their special parade right now, their Mardi Gras parade. Even though it had a hiccup, and it paused and it stopped for whatever reason, doesn't even matter. It still had all the floats. It still had all the lights going.
Everything was still working.
It's still working. It paused, and that happens because things do break down.
Technical things happen.
But to have so many technical things have a problem, that's what bothers me. And we've seen parades at SeaWorld, which we've seen parades at SeaWorld and goes, it's
Meh.
SeaWorld. Because you don't put as much emphasis on it that it's going to be as great as a Disney parade.
Well, no, and it's not.
Just like a fireworks show. You expect Disney's fireworks show to blow everybody else out of the water. You expect
Absolutely.
Disney's parade to be the absolute best. You expect
Sure.
Disney's rides and things like that to be the best.
Sure you do.
But when they're losing,
Yeah.
and there's other parks in the area that back in the day, Disney would have never let that parade step off.
Oh God,
They
no.
would have canceled it.
Oh right.
We would have got the rainy day parade on a sunny day.
Yes.
Because I can't see them 10 years ago letting that parade step off.
Oh
that way.
no. And you know that they check stuff in the back.
We were told by somebody years ago that parade has to be ready 30 minutes before step off. Completely. Characters have to be in position and ready to go 30 minutes before. So what did they do for that 30 minutes?
And what happened? Did everything break once they said go? I don't know. And you know what? I understand that there's a lot happening at Magic Kingdom. There's construction all over the place. What?
And that's another reason it shouldn't have any hiccups.
Because there's so much going on.
Because you have so much going on. You have Big Thunder that's closed right now. You have Tom Sawyer Island gone and all walls around that.
All that's gone.
You have the skiff or whatever you call it around the Haunted Mansion.
I'm not saying it against.
They're painting They're painting the castle, so it's kind of You don't see any water around it anywhere. It's like
it's just big maintenance over there.
It's like there's so many. It's like Epcot was for years when they were doing all the remodeling at Epcot.
Yeah.
It's like if you're gonna have the mansion not look normal, if you're gonna have all these walls up all around the island and Rivers of America, and you can't see the boat anymore and all this other stuff, and you can't ride Big Thunder Mountain, at least make sure the parade. Give us something that's gonna be fantastic.
Yeah, and look at there's rides that are closed. There's areas that,
Back by the circus tent, that whole area is all torn up.
Yeah, Pete's sideshow is under refurb. Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah, Buzz Lightyear.
There's a lot of oh my God. When you
Think
like,
about it.
Yeah, when you think about it and when you put it out there, it's like, ooh. So what does function properly should function properly.
Right.
Like if you have all this other stuff that's down, make sure what you have works great.
Exactly. Or cancel it for the day.
Or just cancel it. Just cancel it. I mean, at this point, just cancel it. And it's just shame because it's a beautiful parade and it has always been my favorite. But every time we see it, it gets a little worse or there's a float missing. And what we saw last week was it was bad.
Yeah, where in the past I would have definitely made a point to see it if we were going to be there. Now I'm in the point in my head where I don't need to see it. I'd rather go get in line for a ride than to wait for the parade.
Yeah.
And that's hard to say because there's no rides except for the mansion that are on my must-do list when I'm at Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
But now I'd rather wait in line for a ride than to wait for the parade.
Absolutely.
Sad.
So I hope that, and it is not just us that have noticed this.
No.
It is not just us feeling this way. And the people at Disney have to know this is not.
They have to be getting complaints.
They gotta know this is not what our usual quality is.
No. And again, we are not complaining about the cast members who are doing their job. They can only do with what they're given.
Sure. It's not their fault.
And they make the best of it every
They do. I would be so uncomfortable if oh my God, poor Ariel. She's up there flipping her tail to Peter Pan's music, and she's still flipping and using the fork.
She was in it. If you ride the Peter Pan ride,
Okay, yeah.
she's in it.
But I looked up at her and she's smiling and I'm thinking, oh, girlfriend, like you poor thing. Because she you could tell she's like trying to make the best of it. She is brushing her hair with that fork and she's smiling and she's probably thinking, this is not my music.
People are going to start throwing stuff at me.
Like, this is not my music. But yeah. I know we just completely ripped it apart for I don't know how many minutes.
But I don't look at it as ripping apart. I'm like, I want to be honest with our
Constructive
audience.
criticism.
No, I want to be honest with you guys because I don't want you to come down here and go, oh, why didn't you guys tell us that the parade was like this now?
And being annual pass holders, like we kind of have that that ability to tell you if something's gone downhill.
Right.
Like the nasty chicken on that pizza.
Or red gold ketchup.
Right. We will tell you.
No, I mean, one thing about this right now is nobody can say, oh, you guys are only saying these things that Disney tells you to. No, they don't. Because Disney would not have told us to say all this. But I want to be honest with each and every one of you out there that listen to our show.
When you're coming down, don't expect a whole lot.
Yeah, right now, I can't say be excited about it. But you be the judge of it. But I don't think if you've ever seen a previous performance of the show, of the parade, I can't see anybody watching that going, oh, yeah, it's just as good.
It's great. No, it's not.
No.
But you be the judge. But I will say the Rapunzel Sunday.
That's phenomenal.
And the cast member that made it, she made it so pretty. When she handed it to me, I said, oh, that looks so nice. She's like, thanks.
You made her day.
I did. Because most of the time they just whip it in a bowl, throw the crap on there. But she made it like really, really pretty.
And usually it's melted before you turn all the way around with it.
Well, it has been colder.
Yes.
Now, when summertime comes, they try to make you a pretty sundae. And it's like as soon as they hand it to you. And it's funny, like when we get ice cream in the summertime, as soon as the cast member hands it to you, we're like, especially if it's something that's pretty and need a picture, you're like, get a picture quick, get
your
and
camera ready.
We have to start scooping it right away or it will turn into soup.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy how fast that can happen.
It really does.
Yeah. I never did mention yesterday we went to Splitsville.
Oh, yeah.
I remember you, because we had a belated birthday dinner for you with Chuck and Karen.
We did. We went to Splitsville. They took me for a nice birthday lunch, which I always appreciate them more than they even realize.
And you got an ice cream sundae.
And then I got a birthday sundae from the nice people at Splitsville.
Which is so funny. So the person comes to the table with the sundae and they're like, are we celebrating a birthday here? And Michelle's looking around like, no.
I said no. And I'm like, oh, it's me.
Because we were there for her birthday luncheon.
Yeah, because my birthday was last week. And I always joke and say it's my birthday month, but then I don't let people treat it like my birthday month.
Yeah, so make up your mind.
But no, birthday month. So it's still my birthday. But yeah, I love Chuck and Karen so much. And it was so nice of them. And that sundae was good.
Yeah, that one was pretty good. It was a lot of ice cream in there.
It was good.
Yeah.
I kind of got a stomachache afterwards, but worth it.
It was worth it.
Worth it.
Well, I'm sure we'll be back at Splitsville pretty soon. So
we will with the neighbors.
We'll be there hopefully by the weekend with the neighbors, and then we got we're actually going to be having Gina and Sean will be in town this week.
Yeah, we have friends in town this week. We got a lot of food and stuff happening. Yeah, it's yeah. We'll be talking about more food. Are you shocked?
Are you guys excited about that? Next week's show will be all about food.
And I promise I'm not going to mention Festival of Fantasy again.
Unless we see it again somehow between now and then.
We're not seeing it again.
We're going to go see it tomorrow.
We're not.
So, okay. So that's our discussion for the weekend. I know we've talked a lot. We're at an hour and a half almost already.
I know. See, you know what?
Because we're hungry and we got stuff to complain about.
No, I'm hungry. Can we stop and eat now, please?
Yeah, we're going to finish up here. So, no question this week.
You guys are probably thinking, thank God.
Thank God.
Shut up already.
However, if you guys do have a question you would like for me or Michelle to answer on air, send it to the opposite one of us. So if you have a question for me, send it to Michelle. If you have a question for Michelle, send it to me. You can send that to questions for Michelle. Send it to Scott@themainstreetmouse.com or send it to questions for me. Send it to Michelle@themainstreetmouse.com, and it's Michelle with one L. And then we will ask the question on air to the other one to get you guys the answer you're looking for, and see if it's see if we can answer it the way you're hoping we do.
Or just if you want to see our silly reaction to things, because we do that a lot also.
That's always one, too. Michelle's Daydream Leaving podcast comes out every Thursday evening, but you can listen to it anytime. during the week.
Yeah, if you haven't listened to it yet, get caught up because I hear it's pretty good.
It's a pretty good show. It's a pretty decent show. But you want to make sure you're subscribed to Daydream Believing Podcast on whatever podcasting network you use. If you have any show ideas, questions about the show, or suggestions, you can comments, any of that, you can email again, Michele at themainstreetmouse.com. We answer our own emails. So if you email Michele will get your question and she will answer you guys.
I will say sometimes my emails get bogged down and stuff gets lost, but I mean well.
Find it.
I mean well.
I'm just going to run through our sponsors really quick. First and foremost, our official travel partner of the Main Street Mouse is MEI Mouse Fan Travel. Make your money and time go further with all-inclusive, always complimentary white glove service from the award-winning MEI Mouse Fan Travel team. Wherever you travel, you deserve unparalleled support, honesty, and attention to detail with the best free travel agents in the business. You can reach them on any of the banners on our website. Click that. You'll be taken to their website where you fill out a small quick form, and then one of their travel advisors will reach out to you and help you plan the perfect vacation. Our official transportation partner of the Main Street Mouse is the Genie Transportation Service. Their trusted Orlando car service offers safe, private transportation from Orlando International Airport straight to Walt Disney World, Universal Orlando Resort, or even Port Canaveral. From spacious vehicles to friendly professional drivers, they make every ride stress-free, comfortable, and a little more magical so you and your family can focus on the fun ahead. Visit them at thegenieorlando.com. And last but never least, our official stroller and scooter partner, Kingdom Strollers, been around with us almost since day one, can help you with your rentals. Just go on their website at kingdomstrollers.com. They will deliver the item to you wherever you're staying, whether you're staying at a home or a resort, wherever, and they will pick it up for you at the end of your trip. They make it effortless for you to get the equipment you need when you're here in Florida to get you around town easier. So kingdomstrollers.com. Any one of our sponsors, when you go to their websites and you contact them or whatever, make sure you mention you heard about them on the Main Street Mouse.
Please.
So that they know where the traffic is coming from. Because by supporting them, you're also supporting us. And that's what we appreciate the most, that you guys are supporting the Main Street Mouse. So whatever you guys can do to help us with that, we greatly appreciate it so much. Also, don't forget houseofmouseexpo.com. Make sure you go out there, get your tickets, book your hotel. It's going to be a great weekend. It's going to be phenomenal, and you guys are not going to want to miss it. And
no,
I don't want you to get here. I don't want August 3rd to get here and go, oh, we missed it.
Or yeah. You don't want to have the shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Oh, we should have went. It looked like such a good time. Oh, I didn't know they were going to have that person.
Yeah. So follow along.
I'm all done talking. Thank you guys so much for listening. I'm going to let Michele close us out.
Okay. Don't forget about lostprincessapparel.com and tmsmemporium.com because Scott is making some really cool hand soap holders with some of your favorite characters. And you're going to want to check that out, tmsmemporium.com. And on that note, I hope you have a wonderful, fantastic, magical week ahead. And we will see you real soon.
Magic Kingdom is almost complete. I can't thank you enough for spending part of your day with me. And I hope you've enjoyed your journey as much as I've appreciated being a part of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please gather your belongings, watch your head and step as you exit, and take small children by the hand.
On behalf of our entire flight crew, thanks for soaring with us.
Now I will raise the safety bar, and a ghost will follow you home.